What the fuck is up, party people? My name is Mystery, and welcome back to another episode of the FBL Podcast. And once again, I am joined by my co-host, Nick. Say hello.
Hello. What's
and
up?
we are joined by a returning guest, one of the fan favorites, the loudest man in the world, Jamall.
Yo, what's up? Been a while, but I'm back.
It has been a while. We're glad to have you back, because you are one of the favorites for sure.
Thank you.
Loud opinions, but you love to see it. And before we get into everything today, we got to make sure we plug the FBL merch. All right, baby. So FBL merch is available for purchase. Get yourself a hoodie, a shirt, a wife beater, not actually beating your wife, and another shirt. So yeah, all proceeds go to this podcast. It goes to the FBL meetup. It goes to everything that helps this league. So make sure you grab yourself some shit. So yeah, please do. Anyway, so we got a lot to talk about this week. More hacks.
I think that's like title of the podcast, hacks again.
Dude, it's been a really weird first 2 weeks in terms of just everybody kind of getting shafted. Not everybody, but quite a few teams, especially these two on the bottom here, have not exactly had the best of luck so far. But, Nick and Harris at the top, no shocker. Theo at third place. Everyone wants to, shoot themselves, but hey, I mean, it's a pretty close D1 right now. I mean, overall, it's nothing crazy right now. And then D2, it's a little bit more divided. Aaron losing again, we'll get into that one, because that's a...
Oh, we'll get to that one.
Yeah, that's a game. But Tay at 2-0, you love to see it. You don't like to see this one, but, the rest...
Look who tied for a second, bro.
But yeah, let's hop into Carboni's game. Carboni, it's this fucking game, dude. Carboni versus Nova. So, look, Carboni's a decent battler. Like, I would say he's like above average for sure. He just doesn't have great teams. This is probably the worst played game I've ever seen him play. I'm gonna put it on fast. Jamal, anything you want to say going into this?
Well, see, alright. So Carboni just doing his regular Carboni thing where, he gets upset early on in the season, right? He loses a game that he shouldn't lose. But yet he somehow, probably later on in the season, he could get like a massive win, still make playoffs, and make a run. Because he always does it. I don't understand.
Yeah, that week's he's gonna beat me, because that's always how it happens. I'm just calling that now.
By the way, this fucking Gyarados never gets paralyzed. This is the greatest Gyarados I've ever seen in my life. He protects on the fucking DD. I thought that was an awful play. It's so obvious he's gonna DD there, and then just proceeds to lose. Where was the grassy glide? Where was the grassy glide?
He's I didn't realize it was +3.
Where was the Accel Rock?
It doesn't matter if you didn't think it was +3. You always click grassy glide.
Stop the sweep.
I was perplexed.
And then Zygarde lives and gets the crit. It's like, what?
Okay, then just a shift speed. Oh, see, that's the thing for this game. Where was the priority?
Yeah, no priority was clicked on the 3 Mons that have it. That's like the best thing about Carboni's team is he has so much priority. It's tough to sweep him because he just can reverse you very easily.
For sure.
Toxicroak, GOAT, hit the field, or did not hit the field, but was here. Stoutland, also GOAT. But Nova picks up, I think this is the first 6-0 of the season, right? Or is it? No, it was Brady. It was Brady.
There's one later on, too.
Oh, that's right, yeah. But we'll get to that.
I think it was our post-draft analysis. Someone said that Stoutland ain't coming to a game. Joke's on you. It came and we got the 6-0.
Exactly.
And speaking of, we'll head to that game right now. Nick versus Robert. So Nick, Robert pretty well. What do you have to say about this game and just overall?
Don't forget to turn the music off. I am absolutely shocked that Robert didn't bring this Zaru to the queue. Like, I don't have an ice resist. My ice resist is Walrus. And this man made a habit of not bringing the ice type versus me because of my Umbreon. I thought Zarude had like monster matchup versus me. Like, it helps versus my defensive core. It beats my 2 best offensive mons. And it's just like not seeing them. I was like, yeah, I can breathe a little bit now. Okay, this isn't going to be that hard. Hopefully.
I'm definitely a little shocked at the Munchlax, other than I guess it's definitely good for the toxicity. But like you also have a Gliscor, so I mean, I guess Boom Burst. I don't know.
Why do I feel like the Munchlax is mainly the Victini check?
Yeah, Munchlax was like a special Victini check, yeah. But everything else was like max defense, yeah.
So, I don't know. And then, like, I think this Jirachi, which is weird, it's the first Pokemon on his team, which tells me that, like, he saw something in this where it's like, okay, this does work. And it was weird, Calm Mind, slow, bad set. I don't really know.
I'll tell you more about that set in a little.
So I should have probably been playing that from the start, but by the way, you never got burned with that fucking Corviknight. You just kept taking scalds and like a fucking beast.
That's my guy. We got a bond. Look, when you have bonds with your Pokemon, you don't lose games to hacks.
Me and my boys need to go on a road trip or something because I'm
exactly. Here, right there, turn 6 was that, or turn 5 was important for me because I was really afraid of Underwork Cloud.
Yeah.
When it didn't take toxic damage, I'm like, okay, again, I can breathe a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
No, but we're coming up to the worst turn. We're coming up.
This one.
Why? It's a flip turn to do 27%.
If
he had like Miracle, okay, that would have been fine. Even Scald.
Now watch his Gliscor almost drop immediately.
Yeah, what was the Gliscor? What? Why was that switching?
Gliscor said, you know what? I don't feel like eating, bro.
Yeah, let me get these bitches up.
He sacked his Blastoise. And like he makes a double here, which does nothing for him. Because I can just shoot turn out.
Yeah, I mean all it does is give him rest, but like he doesn't really need to at that point.
And then Victini's right back in. 2 KOs.
And then you do dodge, which 100% that sucks for him. I mean it does because this Victini eats his ass.
That might have prevented the 6 spoilers. Yeah. But like he's still like Diancie still destroys him. Kamo is still.
But look, I'm not giving him an out on that. Trust me. You know he fucked over Theo in that last game. So he
won. Yeah, he won the paras and he won paras last week. So he gets no paras.
This is not a para week for you, buddy. I'm sorry. You run Thunderwave Clef more than once. You deserve to miss more than once. Yeah. But pretty dominant game from your part. It definitely sucked. He couldn't really get a whole lot going. Munchlax was dead weight. Other than stopping Special Victini, it just was pretty bad.
Jirachi did.
Jirachi got its shit clapped.
Okay, so the Jirachi was Psychic, Energy Ball, Thunderbolt, Calm Mind. So it theoretically couldn't touch Victini. So if, like the Blue Flare O-Code +2 Jirachi, like he just I don't know what he was thinking.
And then was this still? Yeah, that still had a sleep penalty turn. Oh, but it did have sleep talk. I forgot about that.
It was. Bro, what happens if I bring my Gourgeist to this match?
I mean,
he can't touch the Gourgeist.
I guess, yeah, but he's just at that point. He's just predicting he won't bring it because it's a Gourgeist. I won't blame him too much on that, but I can agree. Yeah. Also, I knew I lost that team. Yeah, because he didn't bring a Kyurem. That 6-0. We didn't talk about that. Where's the Kyurem?
Imagine leaving the Kyurem on bench. He really said, Umbreon wants it. I'm thinking, oh nah, give me that mon right now. And you thinking that? Stop it. Honestly. Oh my. I want you to know. I recently used Kyurem in the league, bro. I brought that mon like every week except for maybe one.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's broken. You just click stop. Who cares? I don't care.
Freeze dry has no switch-ins. It's just.
Bro. We talk about how the Diancie didn't even have to Mega Evolve. It didn't even touch the field.
Yeah. Who do we want to talk about next? We could go to... Oh, yeah, that's right. Diancie didn't hit the field for you. Wow, that's kind of not embarrassing.
I was upset. My team was heat. I
definitely like the Como set. I love defensive Como. I think that's a good move.
Oh, yeah.
Jamall, we can go to yours since you're in call as well. You got a very dominant win as well over Nintega.
I made up for my, week 1 back to 0.
Put this one on really. Put this one on hyper fast.
No, I will put it on fast. But Jamall, what do you think going into this matchup? Like, what was something you're scared about?
Oh, what I was scared about? If he brought a good Share set, that's what I would have been scared about. I'm like, oh, hold up, sure.
Easy turn 1 dodge, by the way. Easy turn 1 dodge.
Oh yeah, yup.
I don't know. I mean, I still don't think Nintega's team is great. He did beat me, but it'd be like that sometimes. Team was ass. Yeah, I mean, Zapdos does pretty solid work against his team if you can get rid of Zorora, and also he lets his Landorus take 54% from a Hurricane.
And literally, like, that's his best defogger, and it's already low. I'm like, yeah, this game probably over. I still got to play around the Zeraora, of course, because if it's bulk up, it can beat me, but I'm like, all right.
With Chomp there, it's pretty tough, because, like, even if plus one player off, I don't think that would kill, so...
Now see, you can see on the screen right now. The Ox is the he made his performance.
Why do you name Harris?
Yeah,
because Harris is a wall.
I asked Harris what mon he wanted to be. He said the Ox defense. I'm like, all right, makes sense. You know, you like your Pokemons.
Yeah.
But yeah, literally, the Oxygen showed its worth on the team this game. It said, who beating me?
Just sat there the whole game. It was so annoying.
Well, and then this fucking Vaporeon Aromatisse back and forth of just wish, attack move, wish, attack move, and it just kept going.
Well, see, for some reason, he was put there for Aromatisse, which I didn't expect. Because I'm like, what you doing for Metachip? So I'm thinking, I just need to get Metachip at once. And it's over.
Yeah.
I'm like...
and then you missed the Toxic on Zorora. That kind of sucks, but...
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
Ninhaxka. That's a good comment. But yeah, it's basically at that point, he just keeps wishing and trying to get into everybody. You do land the Toxic, so Zorora's not an issue anymore. And at that point, I'm like, yeah, this shit's over. Because Zapdos just goes in. You know, you missed the Hurricane, you know, tough. Oh, he did have aromatherapy, so I guess that's, you know, not exactly true, but you can just keep toxicing it.
Yeah. Like, I forced it to... And, like, plus, even though it has aromatherapy, that's fine. I'm making it waste the turn to either not wish or not Moonblast.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And you finally got Metacham in, and then he fucking goes
and then the game over. I'm like, I have to pick one.
Why did he U-turn? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Just trying too hard at that point. Defogs, thank God. Got to keep that Beedrill healthy.
That was like the trend this week. Is like everyone ran Volturn for no reason and just kept
we'll get to the fucking what was it, Brady, that game. Oh man.
Oh,
I got some words.
Oh my God.
I got some words. Brady, you know I love you, bro, but oh my fucking God. If yeah, I'll save it. If
you don't click your stab moves, you got something wrong. Come on.
I think that's GG. Thank you, Nintega. Very cool. Yeah, no, it's at that point just kind of a dominant win. Did Grant even hit the field? I don't think so.
Nope.
That's the funny part. I'm thinking, I'm about to hash this stack up. Oh, he set up wrong. So I'm like, well, the Oxygen defense, like, yeah, I'm gonna want the entire team since he didn't break both of Zeraora. And plus, the thing too, he was jolly on both Beedrill and Zeraora, which he did need the B versions for the team. They outspent my entire team, so he was missing out on power.
We only have 2 games, or no, I think we have 3 games left. We will go to Harris versus Will, which is, I think it's closer on paper. Maybe it's just because Lopunny is so good that, you know, it actually was a really close game. But I think for quite a bit of this game, Harris was in the lead. The mime was kind of scary at the end, or like in the middle portion. That was kind of cool. But
this match was like how when they first played last season. Like it was like. Harris was dominant, and then it got real close at the end for some reason.
I still think Harris was very much in control of like that whole game because he just kept setting up.
Yeah.
Now, see, my one gripe with this game is, so I know Will in Master's good chat. He said he didn't bring the Cosmo because he didn't know what set to run. But literally, if you look at the Mr. Mime Galar set, he could literally.
Yeah, why didn't he run this on Mr. Mime? I know that he likes Mr. Mime, but literally you can run this set. I know you can't run Freeze Dry, but run Signal Beam and Photon Geyser.
Exactly. If he runs Signal Beam instead of Freeze Dry, he still hits the mobs that Freeze Dry would hit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I just feel like he wasted a slot with the Mr. Mime.
And like I don't think you should. Okay, I drafted Necrozma once, all right, and I did really well with it. I had 15 kills. I don't think you should draft Necrozma if you don't know how to use it. And I know it's only 1 week thing, but if this like becomes a thing, he should drop it as soon as possible because if you can't figure out sets to run on it, it's gonna be dead weight. And
yeah, I understand it. Like I understand it being hard to find like the perfect set because it has a lot going for it.
Yeah,
but still. If you're gonna run Calm Mind on your other psychic, do it on the better one. Do it on the better one.
I completely agree.
Other than Mew, Necross was the best setup on this game, probably. It has everything going for it.
It's so good. I got 2 sweeps with it. It's really good, like, defensive utility. It's got just great overall coverage. And
Exactly.
I just think you have to really sit down and, like, be creative with it. And Will's a creative guy. Like, I've seen a lot of cool sets from
Yeah.
him, so he definitely can pull it off. But if...
Like, I mean, he brought Bandit Mins. That
like,
was
he,
cool.
he brought the set he should have, but just on a different Pokemon. So, like, you know...
Yeah.
I just think if he cleans that up, he'll be fine. This game was winnable-ish, and Lopunny almost brought it back at the end. But, you know, Harris's team is really, really solid, so it's tough to come back from when you're down, 3-1 at the end here. I was hoping he was going to be either Facade or Protect for Lopunny, but he was not, and ended up losing to Slowbro and Rotom combo. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole game. Sorry, Slowbro lives there. Yeah. Okay. So, pretty solid game, though, from Will. I mean, I think this definitely was a better game than the finals. Harris just continuously set up on him, and there was nothing he could do. So, yeah. And then now there's two. Now there's 2 games left.
Let's go with this one, I guess.
We'll start with hacks number 1. My boy Theo versus Kyle. Going in this game, I did help Theo build a little bit. James helped him build more because I just had a lot going on. They were super scared of the Zapdos. They were scared of not at all Mamo. They said Mamo wasn't going to be there, and then I saw on team preview. I'm like, yep, of course. And then no type null, which I won't reveal his Gallade set, but he was pretty happy about that for Gallade and Volcarona, and yeah. So we'll just get into it. He played like Theo. Played like absolute ass around this Aegislash. This might be the worst I've ever seen someone play around an Aegislash, and I'd love to hear someone else's opinion because this is fucking awful.
No, this Aegislash got the
Yeah.
just chill.
Bro, I was in the gas station parking lot banging my head against the fucking side of my car. I was so upset. I'm like, dude, just fucking kill it. Like,
Now see,
He didn't want to.
Fortunate for Theo, Kyle let the Aegislash get super low. Like, I know it was to, like, stall out the Mandibuzz and, like, Rotom, but still, you see the superior. If this Aegislash drops, the next base switches to Zapdos Galar.
oh yeah, no, it was not
Pretty
good.
much, yeah.
And then he just, like, hold on, is it this player or is it the next? I think it's the one after. Yeah, he just keeps roosting with Toxic. What are you doing? Just fucking hit it. And then the one turn he attacks is the one that he King Shields. It's like, he U-turns. I'm like,
Oh my
okay,
God,
why? Just switch if you're gonna fucking. And then don't worry, he saves it. He U-turns again. He tries to save it. Bitch, you see me on the side here. What are you doing?
Yeah, what's the point, bro? I swear, people turn off the brain when they have momentum. I want you to know, I haven't read any momentum yet. Yeah, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I just click. Oh, and then he misses Hydro, which definitely sucks. I mean, it's a Mew though, defensive Mew, so
It was on like what 30?
Ish, yeah. He gets taunted on Bronzong, which is tough. And then here comes Big Serp. He's in. No switch in. And he does Leech Seed, which is cool. Because Bronzong can come on level 3.
Pause it right here.
Sure.
Pause right here. I don't know why Kyle didn't put those on that.
Yeah, I'm not. I really don't.
Yeah.
I don't see what the switch in was. Like, I guess you're afraid of getting burned with Volcarona, but like
I guess he wanted to just kill Superior.
with
but
Leech
there's no
though,
way
I'm
he
pretty
can
sure.
save
Was
it.
this banded?
No.
I'm not sure.
I think
No.
with Leech he does like Bronzong lives too.
I'm pretty sure this was. I forgot what it was. I know it was a choice though.
Okay.
Just at this point, I thought Bronzong was annoying, so I thought close combat was the obvious.
Yeah, well, and again, he's not going hard Volcarona. Like, I'm sorry, there's just no way.
Yeah. And he's not risking his Gallade or something stupid like that.
I think he just thought he really wanted to kill Superior, but there's no way Theo's gonna let die when the Superior can low key win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he definitely wasn't. That's right. He had taunt and
And he just
switch
kinda-
moves.
and he
But
just
then
kinda
lets that
stacked
die. I'm sure Theo was fucking popping off, and then Erdo finally gets in. He shows off
Here
Crunch,
comes
which.
this Trash mon.
Oh, and then why was he sub Feeny? I thought the set was bad. I'm like, why? Why? Like versus this team, he has a superior. Like, what are you doing with sub?
I'm guessing for the Gallade, possibly.
I guess.
Maybe.
But then here it is.
Expect Superior?
Yeah.
Theo predicts the
The one miss.
No, he predicted it to switch. I don't really know who though. I guess.
I don't know why, because it's a fucking
See,
flying type versus a fucking grass type.
I kind of wish Theo like glared if he had it.
No, he did glare here.
So, oh, did he?
Yeah, he
I
clicked.
bet like when.
Hold on, I'll go to.
I bet when Tapu Fini switched out.
Oh yeah, that'd have been pretty fire.
Yeah.
Because obviously the Fini. I mean, I guess if the Fini clicked Ice Beam though, that'd have been pretty tough.
Oh, true.
Because it was behind the sub and everything, so it was pretty free if it had Ice Beam and it was invested. It probably does over half.
Yeah.
But yeah, gets the glare, and then at that point it's pretty much over. I think Kyle lets this die for some reason. I would probably go Mamo and just hope for a dodge, but then forfeits, and Serp gets 6 kills, right? Or no, 5.
5.
And is now, I believe, second on the kill leader. Let's see it. No, it's third because of this Pokemon right here, which also
because of the next one.
The next Haxer of the week.
Here we go.
Me versus James. For those of you that don't know, me and James have a pretty, we've only known each other for about a year and a half ish now. Played each other 8 times in League already. A lot of playoff games, a lot of just regular season games. And
I think Jamall and I have played each other. We've known each other for like 5 years.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
Jamall and I never play. We
You
played
sound
once
like
a season at most.
the equivalent of me and Harry.
You guys ever had a playoff game?
Yeah.
Bro, we always. I feel like we always run to each other.
Yeah. We ran into playoffs once in like season 3.
Oh yeah. I don't think we fight. I think we fought in season 5 too. I know I had Darkrai, but season I had Darkrai.
That was yeah. And then no, we ran in season 2, 3, and 5. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, for those of you that don't know, James is usually very lucky versus me. Just to put it bluntly, I'm not the luckiest person in the world. He'd love to tell everyone that he is not very lucky, but this dude's luck versus me is usually unrivaled. And let's hop into it.
I have no rivals.
I knew he would lead the Coco, and honestly, I just wanted to do a ton because if he wasn't HP invested, this had a bunch of HP and stuff. It did 88 min, so I was fine with just hitting that. I knew he would switch out with Scizor, so I tried to just play offensively against him and get him out of his rhythm a little bit, because that's, I think, the best way to beat James is play from ahead and then don't let his stupid middle of the game plays beat you.
See, y'all are in a good spot because for some reason, let me let Scizor get low. Let me go for a Toxic versus Sylvia.
Yeah, and I lived Bullet Punch from where I was at continuously, so I was fine with staying in. Even if Sylveon went down, it wasn't impossible. It definitely was hard with Crocodile, but with Pharaoh alive at that point, I was okay. I misclicked with fucking Gligar again. I meant to go to Suicune, and I fucking clicked on Gligar, and I'm like, all right, I got to get the new mouse because this shit's fucking me up. So I fucking take 57 Gligar. It's offensive Moltres. I'm like, yeah, this shit's kind of annoying. At that point, I have to just let. Wait, did I say Zapdos?
No, I would say this Moltres is looking like a problem at first.
Oh yeah, no, I completely agree. He goes Milotic here. I was kind of shocked because Hex Pult is kind of a thing.
I was about to say.
I was just pretty shocked. I was like, okay, I mean, if you want to give me your Milotic, I'll take it right now.
I'm absolutely shocked he didn't freeze you there.
Yeah, right.
I'm absolutely shocked.
And then I stayed in here because I'm like, if he's Scarf, I know it, and if he's Pursuit, then and he's not Scarf, then
true.
Whatever, I'm fine. I doubled because I knew he'd switch. He gives me the Scizor finally. Then goes to this and just drops. Yeah. Like, all right,
cool. He lets the self die for no reason, so he's down bad. It's looking like a rat.
Now he's down worse, yeah.
Exactly.
I'm PP stalling pressure with the Fire Blast. He's going down horrendously. I'm thinking I got this shit. I accidentally changed it. Not accidentally. I changed it to sub instead of Sleep Talk on Suicune because I thought I could beat the Milotic. That was dumb. If I was Sleep Talk, I'd probably win that game. Although I'm sure I pull Rest every single time anyway. At this point, I just had to play offensively against the Moltres. Misses Power Whip, which he did roost, so it did 20% instead of 10. But just would have been nice to have a little extra damage. I waste more Fire Blast PP. At this point, I live a Hurricane. I'm like, oh, perfect. I can just stay in. That's fine. I burn another turn of sleep. Go Go Pharaoh. He Nature's Madness. No, he crits the
And
Thunderbolt.
here it is.
Crits the Thunderbolt. Okay, stays in.
Stays-
Let's it die. And I miss Power Whip.
Card.
If this shit dies, the game's over. He was like, oh, I win with Crook because I'm Scarf. No, I have a Sylveon at 74. I have a Thunderous off the ground at 100. You don't win the game. Sylveon lives +1 Stone Edge, so even if you kill any one of these motherfuckers with Stone Edge, you're not killing Sylveon.
He does have like one move he can lock himself into that win.
Yeah, so this was an awful play.
Yeah.
This was a really, really bad play. And even if he goes Moltres here, I'm fine with letting Ferrothorn die, because then I can just go to Suicune, and I wake up for sure. Like, if he goes to Moltres, I outspeed, and I click Scald, and I get a kill. Or he has to let Crook take a fuck ton. And I'm not even sure. At that point, I'd be at, 50 or 48? I'd go to 55. I'd be at 61 when he would hit me with a move. I don't even know if I died of an Earthquake from that. Like, unmoxie boosted Crook Earthquake. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's a Suicune, and I was Fizz-Def.
You probably lived then. Emon lives everything. I think Mama was like the only ground type that to a KO Suicune.
So, like, I think that was just a really, like, staying in here was so bad. And then he gets bailed out with the crit here, and then gets 2 high rolls. Or not high rolls, it was like mid-high rolls in a row, because it was 20 was the high roll. Was 20 and 21 was like a high-ish roll. Gets that 2 times in a row. I have to try and get Thunderous in because, you know, even if I kill that here, then Crook can get the boost and I could lose. And I don't kill a Focus Blast. And, yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
That's the goal. So, fuck Tapu Koko. I won't say fuck James. James, you're my friend. But very tired of playing you in regular season. Hey, look, I'm 2-1 in him in playoffs, and both those wins I was not haxed, and the other one Kartana got paralyzed in like turn 4. So yeah, hey man, we can talk about transactions now because all the games are done. And
you want to start with yours?
Yeah, so I dropped hold on, I gotta go grab it. I dropped Ferrothorn, Cinderace, Mega Absol, and the Lickitung for it was Mega Aggron, Weavile, Arcanine, and Linoon Galar. Honestly, I think my season's probably over. I think I needed to win these 2 games. I think these were 2 winnable games. At least one of them, and I think both of them were very winnable, and it's very frustrating that I'm 0-8 or -8 right now, 0-2. So I'm just getting mons that I really would like to try. I think the team's kind of cool. You guys were saying it's okay. I'm not sure if it's better. Weavile's a really cool Pokemon. Aggron's cool. But yeah, if you guys want to talk about it, because I really don't. I haven't used a lot of these mons now.
I mean, I personally like it, especially on the offensive side. Weavile pulling Thunders, yeah, I'm crying when we fight.
Yeah,
I'm right now, I'm gonna cry. But yeah, I think offensively it's like super good because those are 3 mods that you don't want to switch it on.
Yeah.
And then 1 week you could run like a random like Spec Sylveon or offensive Arcanine, cancel it off guard, and be like, oh shit, I guess I lose.
I can definitely say the versatility is pretty cool. I like the defensive core of Suicune, Aggron, Sylveon. Other than the fact they're on the ground, it kind of sucks. And Gligar's there, but he's not amazing, so it's like, but
see, I like that too, especially since you got wish support for the Aggron, so you don't have to be stuck running rest.
Yeah.
And you can't get bailed out by Baton Pass Gligar either.
True.
Who said that?
I do like the idea of Aggron and Suicune together because, like, Aggron can't be toxic, and then like Sylveon, like you said, has wish support for it, but like they're 2 just fucking annoyingly bulky mons, so that's kind of something I've never really had before, is like soft checks to things. I like just like those overall sponge mons, so I'm kind of looking forward to it. It's kind of cool. Weavile, I've played League for quite literally 6 years now, and I've never used Weavile in draft, so I'm kind of looking forward to that as well. Arcanine I've used like twice. I think one was an off season and one like maybe used it 3 games, so I'm kind of looking forward to use that as well. Yeah,
Weavile's just a dog one you could buttons with, because especially Triple X. So.
Oh my fucking god. yo, that's gonna.
Yeah. And then James also made changes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
If you want to go to his page, is it updated?
Yes, it is updated. I believe I know this one off the top of my head. He dropped Flygon, Azelf, Roserade, and Oh, what's the last
Buzzwole.
one? Buzzwole for Latias, Mienshao, Tangrowth, and Rampardos. I think it's better. I think it's better, personally. But
I was talking with Harris about this, and I really like it. I know Harris said, like, he said that he feels like Tangrowth was kind of waste because he could got, like, a low-tier grass or something else. But, like, with the other changes, like, Tangrowth, low-tier, my Latias, this just seems super annoying.
yeah, that Firewater grass is really good.
Plus, I think Latias, that's a lot. He literally combined himself and Flying God to one mon, and then now we're looking good.
Yeah, no, for sure.
The way it's stand, only one mon in league beats him right now.
Is it Victini?
What's that one mon?
It's Victini.
Yeah.
It's always Victini, bro.
Hey, AV Rampardos right there.
This Rampardos not coming to the
Right,
game.
what's he running? Max special defense energy or AV for energy.
AV Plusle. Who's ready?
Okay.
Mike.
I'm ready to see a drop of EK.
Bro, he's living. It's Plusle. He's so cute. No, he's not as cute as mine, but you know, he's kind of cute. Yeah, I think overall he got the little mini regenerator core. I know he wanted auto-no with this, but there was just really no way to make it work with the points. Because that regenerator core would have been kind of nasty. Mienshao, Tangrowth, the auto-no. Plus Latias in that would have been pretty heat. But yeah, I think it's pretty solid. And looking forward to it. He's getting to use Mienshao. I know he's wanted to use now since like last season when Jamall sniped it from him.
Yoink.
And then brought it to like 2 games.
I had like 8 kills in those 2 games.
And is there anything else? Any other transactions? I forget.
Not in D1. We can go on to D2.
So yeah, let's move on to D2. Like we said before, Tay is sitting at the top of the board at 2-0 plus 8. James Guns should not be here, but he is second. Hero, which I'm sure we all predicted, is also tied for second.
Let's go.
Shout out to gambling. We all picked Hero to win this season.
Blue, not impressive, I would say, in either one of his wins, but he's 2-0, so, you give it to him. Buxton lost a pretty close one, I believe, or was that week 1? That was week 1. That was week 1. Okay, he did win this week. Brady lost a very winnable game to Noah, who's right below him. Taylor lost to James.
On Father's Day for me. Let's go.
Yeah, true. Taylor loses to James Guns when he definitely, got the very short end of the stick. Although I don't think he prepped amazingly. You'll see.
I mean, there was no speed swap bronze on this week, so of course.
Chris falls to 0-2 when, there's also shit with that game. Paul's probably played one of the worst of the coaches so far. Aaron, I cannot believe is tied for 10th right now, and then Steph. But let's start with Aaron. I want to hop right into it right away. All right.
So Mo and I talked about this match. I think yesterday. We didn't forget last season when Aaron started this season 0-6 or something, and then came back and won 5-6. We didn't forget that. So we're still on maybe Aaron's a second half team or something, but he's
is he like Carboni? Is he built like Carboni?
He's built exactly like Carboni. Yeah, he's the second. He is that
this
second
game
half player,
was so winnable.
But still, he lost. Man,
the fucking Hitmonchan again.
Let go.
This is currently. I want you all to know. Through 2 weeks, this is the MVP. It is Hitmonchan.
Go to stats, bro. Yeah. You gotta show the stats.
Look! What is that?
Bro, it's literally tied for second.
Yo, blank this out. This shit should not be here. Blank that out. But look at the rest of this, bro. These two deserve to be here. Zygarde, makes sense. Fuck is the rest of this, bro? Why is Bronzong on here?
Why is he here in front of a Nicotianti, Mew, and Mamoswine?
Let me hit you with the one of these things just doesn't belong here.
Okay, but there's also a circuitry, so there's 2 of these things do not belong here. Fuck out of here. But let's hop into it. Aaron built with me. He did not want to bring rain. I told him to bring rain. He did not, and this team loses to rain. So, kind of frustrated. Lickitung does not stop. I know it technically stops rain, but it's not taking, Scizor hits. It's not, shit like fucking Barrascuda hits.
Now,
Like,
I'm
look
really
at-
curious
look at-
why he brought this shirt. Why did he bring this?
It was to beat Zero Aura. Because his
Yeah,
team
well,
his
it
team was
was.
like dropped by Zero Aura, which I guess is
So
fair.
The Lickitung was Fire Blast. I guarantee Fire Blast did like 25% in range. It was Scizor though.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, that shit's gonna do nothing. Also, doesn't he get Fire Punch? Why is he Fire Blast?
By the way, I love how Hero said he was making a drink. He's like, yeah, this.
Yeah, no, he really said, let me go get some scotch real quick. This shit's gonna be a long one.
He's like, I can't believe this guy brought this set versus me.
And then Leech Seed doesn't affect dark types. I honestly, when he clicked that, I thought I was like, oh fuck, he's gonna stall at the gunk shots and be fine. But no, forgot about that as well. 47. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I don't think that was not invested Scizor. Like that was not offensive. I don't think. I'm like, why did that do so much?
Then he stacks them up, and then here it is.
No,
Go to him. He threatened the low.
I don't know why he went to this. When he saw they had sub.
Yeah, why did he toxic again on the fucking sub?
I don't know. Hero did not have a good start to this game at all.
Exactly. This looks like he about to lose the Whimsicott. Bad looks.
Very bad looks. And then the goat is in. He's in. Robert, the goat. I cannot believe he didn't bring rain. I told him to bring rain. I'm like, this shit 6 O's, and no, he did not.
Hey, but he brought Wigglytuff.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't bring fucking Dragapult. He brought.
True.
Oh, so he named it Mickey Tough. I love that so much. Thank you, Aaron. Jolteon kind of put in work here if he was able to deal. By the way, that did 57. What the fuck? Jolteon kind of good. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, no, it's not.
Calm down, bro.
And then boom, look at
you know that Silver Max. It has no HP investment.
Lickitung was putting in the finest. Why did Lickitung and Hitmonchan own this game?
The PM squad going crazy.
Pretty you.
The ZU squad going crazy.
The CU fans are hero friends.
They are on their feet.
Yeah. They're like, let's go.
But then he lets the Zera get back to full. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Then he clicks.
Like Shadow Ball gets drawn.
Bro, why this? Literally, this wicked tongue in it. I'm taking it the work.
Get Skarmory to 14, but I don't even fuck.
Okay,
here it is. It's in. It's fucking in.
It's saying, give me my kill.
This did so much. That did 57.
He's got a Tornadus T.
Bro, he's got a fucking 24% with rocks at Whimsicott. Bitch, sack it. What are you doing?
What is that? Damn, that cream kind of slipped, but still. Then he's still with acrobatics. Listen, I know.
Bro, that acrobatics did not kill that hit.
That did so much.
Oh, easy. Oh, my. Did Hero start? See, then when Hero start turning up.
Oh, yeah, he definitely turned up the music. He definitely was like, all right, it's my time. It's time to click Thunder Punch, but no, he clicks Knockoff again.
He had Blast of Fist. Calm down.
But it's okay. That was the bait to get Hitmonchan.
Exactly.
Based Hitmonchan is in, bro. Look at him.
Bro, this is sad. Why do you let it die?
But then why switch again? I'm like, bro, oh my god, it's gonna get all 6 kills. I'm like, oh no, not again.
Where's the boots on the torn?
Hydreigon takes 55 from Skarm. I'm like, okay, calm down. Hydreigon gets the kill.
Just go back.
Stays in and just Drain Punches, gets it like all fucking back. I'm like, all right, here we go.
Oh no.
Bull Punch does not kill. He gets another kill.
Another kill. This mon's golden.
And then it's Scarf and kills the Tornadus. And I'm sitting there in my desk and I'm like, you've got to be. I really have to go edit the doc and I have to go put 5 kills on Hitmonchan. I'm like, I hate it here. I hate it here.
Mr. After that game, I was taking a moment.
Look what Hero said at the end.
I prepped for the wrong team. I expect you to bring rain. Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too.
Yeah, me too.
And he's like, he didn't bring rain. Easy win.
Easy. Lickatung's time is now.
The Lickitung wins to see you squad unite. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man's got a poll and Hitmonchan's the MVP.
Well, speaking of speaking of bad games,
this was a body bag.
My goodness.
I'm gonna put it on Hyperfast. Hey, I'm sorry. I think you listen to these, so I'm apologizing now. But what the fuck? What
That's
the
one.
fuck?
It was over.
Okay. Yeah,
This
pretty much.
This is why the Charizard was broken.
2,
Yo,
3,
just get like a count drag in here. A 1,
4.
a 2.
He gets a kill though.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked the crow back killed.
Yo, it's Gallade's time to shine.
Yeah,
Where's the triple axle?
exactly.
And that was a fast match.
Yo, hold on. Will may be right. That guy went kind of overrated. I think
Do not give Will.
No, do not give him an out on that. That was bad. But yeah, this is
Jamall, we gotta have a hard part, bro. No. You can't give Will ammo like that. You can't give Will ammo like that.
Paul didn't run triple axle. That's why he lived. Nah, but I gotta, you know, if there's any bright side from this match, it's that Tate
looks like he's back a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
exactly, Tate played where his mouth was. He's like, hey, yo, you know, I'm gonna do well this season.
yo, it's Father's Day. It's my time.
Exactly. He said, let me show you real quick. But
yeah, let's just keep the trend going of bad games. Taylor versus James Guns.
Oh no.
All right, so look, I got into it with a few people in match discussion after this one, all right, because we got some people, somebody down in Mickey Mouse Clubhouse praising James Guns for this set. All right, now look, he traded his. I'll play it. I'm just gonna play it on normal, all right, because this game isn't very long. He trades his fucking Wheezing Galar for 20% on a Jellicent. That's it. Goated read, by the way, easy money on the Zen Headbutt. Just because something works doesn't mean it's good, okay? And I am a firm believer of that. You can disagree with me all you want, but that's just how I feel. And just because this circuitry gets 6 kills does not mean it was a good set, or that, he needed perfect RNG here to get everything to work. He needed to miss Hypnosis, land Hypnosis, and crit a Thunderbolt. So, look, good for you, James. You've hacked 2 people out in a row. Congratulations. You're really good at the game. And that's all I gotta say. Put it on hyper fast. He lands Hypnosis. Tail Glows kills. Crits that would have lived, by the way, 100%. And that's the game.
I'm looking at Taylor's team, and Taylor had the Electros, he had the Togedemaru, he had Munchlax, Drill, Latias.
I mean, I feel like he just thought Venusaur was enough. But yeah, I can agree.
I'm saying he has all that. Why would James bring that type of set?
Yeah,
that's what I want.
That definitely is fair.
The set worked, but
he needed perfect RNG and Taylor to not bring counters to it. He just brought a set that he was like, oh, this is cool. Didn't really look at the matchup.
He went on Smoke Gun. He looked at the circuitry sets. He saw that one. He's like, that was
he saw the Z Hypnosis and he's like, oh wait, I'll just run Blunder Policy. I'll miss and then I'll hit because I'm lucky.
Yeah, this is how you guys know how Popier did Draft League for a while.
Yeah.
He doesn't really anymore. This is how Joey was. He's like, I see a cool set. I'm gonna bring it this week. Didn't matter if he won or not. A lot of times he would do it in playoffs and then he'd lose.
Yeah.
And see, the thing about this game, bro. I'm just like, why would he? The time he decided to set it up was
awful.
I don't understand.
Awful. Hadn't chipped the Venusaur at all. Hadn't chipped the Excadrill at all. Hadn't chipped the Latios at all.
He needed luck. He knew
he needed luck to win.
See, Taylor doesn't know if it has Thunderbolt plus Dazzling Gleam or Thunderbolt plus Energy Ball. James knows that, so he knows what mod he has to weaken. If it's the Excadrill Latios, so why did he not try to chip down, the Latios and the Venusaur before setting up? He literally said, yeah, I'm gonna set him and get lucky. He knew. He just knew.
You know what's crazy? And if this shit drops, he still probably could have won. If Latios just trades and he loses, he would have had Venu at 2%. Yeah, Keldeo 6-0s because it was taunt. So it could technically beat Crest because I'm pretty sure it was taunt Calm Mind. So
unless it's Side Shock.
Yeah, if it's Side Shock, that'd been tough. But
plus, the main thing is too, Venusaur would have been healthy because he would Venusaur after Latios.
Yeah, and Jellicent plus Keldeo did so much to the rest of that team. So, I know fucking Taylor lost, but I'm not gonna blame him at all.
No, I don't think Taylor couldn't do anything in that situation at all.
He did what he had to do. I mean, and because if he doesn't get Like if he doesn't land sleep there, he lives a psychic no matter what. So he's thinking, okay, I just earth power and I kill this shit. No, it can't because he gets put to sleep. And then what's he supposed to do? I mean, he switches out, which I think is the right play, but he just gets killed. So it's like, okay. And then goes to Latios, make sure he lives and gets crit. So yeah, congratulations, James.
I definitely think Taylor will bounce back, though.
Yeah, no, I still think Taylor's a playoff team. I think he showed week 1 that, like, Noah's, I think, one of the more consistent D2 coaches that are in this whole league. And he, other than playing stupid with his Bronzong at the end, kind of handled him. And probably beats James without the luck in the world giving him everything. So, yeah. We want to go to Chris versus Blue. My boy Chris with back-to-back 1-0 losses. I feel so bad for Chris, bro.
I mean, Chris might be 0-2, but at least he's got decent differential. That's not...
No, this is not impossible to come back from. Not at all.
Best of the worst case scenario.
And both these games are winnable. Like, if he doesn't get the boost with Diancie at the end, I think he wins, right? Because I think he got the roll with Passimian, but we'll get to that point. I was at work until like 80% of the way through this game, and I saw like the last like 3 turns. So use my name for Swampert. You love to see it. My guy Genital Warts. But yeah, Rain versus Victini and Zapdos. Or not Victini, but Zapdos and Ferrothorn.
Bro, we ought to make merch with your nicknames on it.
True, we really do. We need Fire Crush, and it's just a big fire around his pubic area. And then it's him missing a Pyro Ball. It's off the t-shirt because he missed.
Not like the back of the t-shirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Blue Diancie went in on this team. They're like, it just kind of ate. Was this Metal Claw? No, it was Triple Axle. Okay. Sets up the Rain again. Zap is free, but he just lets it take a Scald, which doesn't do a lot. But why not just kill it here?
And then Blue decides to stack it to stack the Pelipper for no reason.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he had Zapdos versus Rain. Usually that's pretty free. Lets it die. Well, that's fucking tough. Goes to Weavile. I think this was Sash. Yeah, that's right.
Sash,
that's what it was.
I was kind of shocked. Oh, it didn't. I was surprised not going to start kill, to be honest.
Nah, I mean, it's Weavile. It's pretty strong.
Yeah.
And then I thought it was over at this point, because he doesn't kill. I'm like, oh, this shit's over. It lives. I know it didn't go first, but it was -1 fucking Passimian.
Exactly.
He kind of put in the finest. I won't lie. And then Ancient Power, like losing my fucking mind.
Imagine if he got the boost.
But then right here, if he doesn't get the boost with Diamond Storm, I'm pretty sure Chris wins because. That's +2, right? So he got 44 as his roll. That kills. 100%. That was hasty.
I know, kind of sucks that they have Iron Head on it.
So yeah, if he was Iron Head, that would have been great. But I mean, if he doesn't get boosted, it's game over. So that's 2 games that Chris went down to the wire, like last Pokemon, and just couldn't get the win. So that's.
Although, I got questions for you. Do you think instead of letting Zapdos die, do you think he sacked him TD instead or no?
No, because he couldn't kill. I don't think he could kill the Jirachi.
Okay.
I think. What else did he have alive at that point? Was it only those 3?
When he let Zapdos die, and it was like Weavile the Simian.
It was here. Let's go back to this place. So, this comes out. The Kabutops comes out. He needs Passimian because it's like it can revenge the rest of the team. Weavile, I guess he could sack here, but like. I don't know because he gets 3 more turns of Rain after this. So he gets 1 with Focus Sash, 2 the second one. Maybe he'd have to like go to Passimian and hope it lives a liquidation, which I don't think it does. So like, what else does he do here?
No, I was just wondering, do you think he sacks Victini? Because with Zapdos would have helped out better or no?
It depends on the Jirachi stat, honestly.
Yeah.
And like if he like Thunderbolt paired the Jirachi, like maybe something like that. But
yeah, I was just curious.
I think he played fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for Chris, this is only the second ever draft. Like I don't think he played badly in this game.
I don't know. I wasn't saying that.
No, for sure. For sure. I'm just throwing that out there. Yeah. I know Chris was definitely getting him down on himself after the first week. He was really upset. This week he didn't seem as upset, but I still tried to talk to him and let him know, like, you're gonna be okay, man.
For being 0-2, I think Chris has played, better than some of the teams that have wins.
He's definitely been the best 0-2 team. I don't think it's very close.
No, he bad the 2-0 team. Anyway.
Yeah, there are two 2-0 teams I think he's been better than. So yeah. Speaking of somebody who should be 2-0 right now, Brady.
Bro, I got this, bro.
Brady
who wants to take this one? I won't. Brady's my boy. Someone else can take it.
I definitely. Okay, so no one got some luck in this match, but Brady forgot how to click stab in this game.
No, Brady, we need to talk, bro. All right. So even before we start the game, see our team matches. Go back to the match. See our team match. I'm looking at this. I'm like, what's the one thing I know? Oh, the Boches wins. Okay, he's got. Wait. Is those grab assists a superior in the pizza? Oh, let nobody click EQ, right? If I click EQ, it wins, right? Play the game, bro.
Yeah. It's time.
This is the one lesson of not to always click momentum move.
It's not always the best to click momentum moves. I get that he doesn't have a ground type, so Volt Switch looks so free. And to be fair, his only electric move is Volt Switch, which I don't think is great most of the time, unless you're bringing like Raichu and you want to get into that. That's also this play was such an overread. Why?
He didn't need to commit there. What's switching to the move? Grenade.
I don't know why he played around this Reggie.
Yeah. What's he switching into? The fucking Como who's catching a hurricane the next turn?
Exactly. And he gets locked up anyway. He got toxic and honestly, no, in a good spot already.
Yeah, but Porygon 2 is a pretty good Gren switch-in.
Yeah. So he's not out of it yet. No.
It's not the end of the world. He teleports, he gets in the Mawile. I'm like, oh, it's time. It's time.
Okay, got the Mega.
I'm like, it's time to sub and focus.
I want you to know.
But I say no, it took a page from my book.
I want you to know. Noah sent me his team like 10 minutes before the match. I'm like, bro, this Reggie still can't touch this Mawile, bro. You got a problem.
You did that? No.
Now right here, what did he knock? Like EQ.
What's he knocking off?
EQ is so free. EQ is so free.
What you going into? That low percent Pincer or Superior?
You have a fucking Moltres. I know it's toxic, but like, what's he doing to you?
Did he?
That's the turn he decides to click. Brady made me so upset for this game because it was so up in the air. He just had to grab it. Just fucking grab it. It's yours to take. This is your game. He still finds a way to chip this fucking Reggie all the way down to 53%. I'm like, Mawile, eat.
You see that damage? Imagine he EQ'd the first time.
And then he predicts the Superior. I'm like, okay.
I'm like, okay, bringing it back. Keep bringing it back.
Toxic, that's solid. Okay, just every time P2 comes out, good, very nice.
And it always gets momentum too because of teleport. See,
but,
I will say,
I think he should have recovered here.
With this one correctly.
Oh, he did recover. He did recover here. No, my bad. He ice beams, which I thought I would have teleported personally. I'm like, okay, that's pretty solid. He prevents the sub from going up. I would have teleported there though, because at that point they're not going to just keep clicking sub on you.
Bro, does anyone else watch these matches and just think Ice Beam's going to freeze 100% of the time?
Well, how it's been the first few weeks, yes, I do.
Exactly. Especially with Porygon 2, because that mod has frozen me multiple times.
Same.
Okay, once again, EQ, free. Why did he knock? Please, someone tell me. Someone tell me what the knock accomplished.
And then he puts up the rocks.
Why did he put up rocks? EQ. EQ. And our Moltres low. Remember when this could avoid being toxic?
And then he eats past the fucking Leaf Storm. Oh my god, this game was so in his grasp to just take. I'm like, come on,
I feel like,
bro.
Just click your attacking moves. Come on, bro, you can do it.
And then he just clicks Darkest Lariat. Lariat does more than U-turn, right? I'm not wrong on that.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, why not click Darkest Lariat, okay? I get the Comos right there. It's taking rocks, it's going to 45. All right, it's going to take like a chunk from, it's because I think this was...
And it's already faster.
I know it's the Sarut Scarf, right?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Okay, and I guess he doesn't want to be locked in for...
Who's taking it, Gren? Who's toxic that rocks are up?
And Kamal's low. If you
and Pitzer!
Exactly.
And the Reggie Steel, who's at 43 after rocks.
What? Plus, think about it this way: if he kills the superior, Earthquake even more free. So
It's pincer. The only switching is pincer with rocks up.
Exactly.
Oh my god, because then at this point he has to let Porygon take so much damage. Oh, but he does get bailed out by Y-click sub there. That was so stupid.
I understand at some point.
That was real bad.
I'm guessing that was a misclick.
He didn't make it.
I want you to know he's literally in the same spot if he was in with Sarut. So.
Yeah, but this time he has a Porygon that's weak, and now Gren goes in versus his team. Like, look at Gren now. This shit eats. But Coco's in. I'm like, all right, this shit also eats. You know what? Volt switches out. I'm like, okay, that was probably the time I would.
Like it's in a better mod, but.
Oh, you realize? Wait, no ground switching.
I disagree with Landers. I think he should vote
Then he
That was so dumb. I think he should vote switch the Sarut, by the way, to force out Kamao.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Doesn't he U-turn again here?
Yes.
Yes.
Click.
Why?
Dark move. Click Power Whip.
Just click here. Just click. It was gonna get 2 KO'd.
I think he clicks.
Now, see, I guess it's not. I guess that U-turn wasn't now because he's in the cycle now. He's in the cycle. Now click Darkest Warrior, bro.
Thank you.
He did it. He did it.
Everyone's watching Matt play from 2 seasons ago.
Oh my god.
Volt switch, U-turn every single game.
But the makes a good play goes to Coco.
Does he volt switch again here?
I'm pretty sure. But then no, he does. No, he gleams and then he volt switches and gets the crit. And for like this, just him dazzling gleaming and then volt switching, he forces the soft boiled. So he's like, oh, perfect. It's time to click Darkest.
What the fuck?
And then look right here. Look what does that say? We click fucking Darkest Lariat. Oh my god, I was losing my mind.
There's no way Lariat didn't kill.
Literally, what happened? Just imagine this Darkest Lariat. Even if Sarut dies, Coco wins by clicking dazzling 3 times.
Literally, game over. It's game over. He lost. Literally, you click Darkest Lariat until you fucking die. The Como is at 35. It's not taking 2 Darkest Lariats. I'm sorry. It was not defensive Como. It was offensive with fucking Expert Belt. Click Darkest Lariat. Who was switching in?
Bro, I need like they count.
If he goes Gren, then sack them all while.
Bro, how many?
And we'll see how much Darkest Lariat do later on. Like, let it play. We're gonna see how much.
You see me. I don't think you'll be able to see it because of the proportions on this, but I put the dots. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm losing my mind. That's a bad sucker. That's a bad sucker.
What did he lose?
And then he misses player up here. That sucks. That definitely sucks.
No, that was deserved.
And then he suckers again.
Sucking again. Trash. That was. 5-man through this game hard. He looking
suckers
like the
again.
Why? Just spam.
You guys want to see something funny though? Wait, hold on.
This game? Even after all the volt switching, it did 51. At +2, it did 51.
Because it knows the defense boost.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, my bad.
That's how much you would have done the neutral. Go back to the 30 U-turn. Really? Okay. It did 51. If we go back to the
Noah lost last week because of
Look at
Aura
how low it would have been. It was at 67%.
So
it would have been at like 10.
There's no way he's putting Aura Sphere versus him. That turn.
He had it. He had it. He just Darkest Lariat that turn. I don't understand. And listen, he did click Aura Sphere on the. So if he did Darkest Lariat, that Coco wins though.
Coco wins. Coco wins instantly. You just click Dazzling Gleam 3 times. Game over.
So just let go back to the turn when he loses.
Yeah,
I'll skip ahead all that shit. But then has to volt again because he has no fucking Thunderbolt and it doesn't kill. And that's the game.
Now see, Brady, if you listen to this,
he does.
You probably hear upset. We are. Listen, it's not because we don't like anything. Listen, we want you to do well.
I'm your biggest supporter.
That's Brady. That's what I'm saying, man. You got a good team. I know you can play well. I know you get nervous. I understand, bro. But listen, you don't gotta like try to make predictions every turn. You can turn off the brain sometimes.
Just play within the flow of the battle. Like if exactly. Noah's not making crazy reads, just play. Just play against him.
Like bro, literally, you can ask anyone. You can ask anyone about how I play. I make safe plays unless I gotta make predictions. Or unless
No, yeah, you make
to
safe plays usually in the beginning, and then kind of like you make like that one, like, or not one, but like you kind of turn it up in middle to late game. But like
exactly, because I feel like Brady does like same thing where or like has the same mindset as me where I want to get information before I make predictions. I think Brady should just think that he could have made safe plays, did well, still be in a good spot.
you didn't need to make safe plays. Just click Earthquake half the fucking time. There's
no
switch in.
Just like he could have easily top played with Lando. Definitely turn off the play with Moltres versus Reggie still.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
realize that his only fire switch-ins are Greninja and Como. He's not switching into Como because he's not catching a hurricane. Like, that's not going to happen. Who the fuck else is he going to? Click Flamethrower.
Exactly. Just click your stab. It's okay.
And if he goes Bill, you can Toxic it. Perfect.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
At the end of the day, you don't need quick momentum every turn.
Yeah. I get you have a Mawile, so you want to get it in, but he didn't bring forward just so it wasn't as good here, and yeah. I think this is one Brady's gonna look at and be like, I absolutely could have won this game. I still think he's gonna be a high playoff team. I really do.
Oh no, I definitely think it because I know you said he gets nervous, and I understand. You don't want a bad impression. I know you want to do well. Just gotta stay calm, bro. Stay calm. You don't gotta overpredict.
And like he's told me a few times, he's like, I've started well in leagues and then finished poorly, or started poorly and finished strong. He's like, I just want to be consistent. I get that. You want to win games. Everyone wants to win games. Just play within the flow a little bit more. I think you're just trying a little too much.
Brady, I got you, bro. Listen, just click your stab moves. You can predict when you need to. But you don't have to predict every turn, bro.
Especially early on.
But, look at this top four. Mega Mawile, Landorus, Zarude, Coco. That is really good. That is really, really strong.
And he has good support lines with Slow Kick, a Moltres, and a Porygon, too.
He's got such good support for that team.
And then, Coco sometimes not super strong. He has an Alolan Raichu that has speed and so if he needs more electric power, he has it. So, I think his team's really, really solid. And he's got Marshtomp, the GOAT, so I don't know. We spent a lot of time on that game. How many more do we have? I think it's, Steph and, was Buxton? Yeah.
Buxton. Another wheelchair. I don't know.
I'm putting in Hyperfast. I just... Steph, I love you, buddy.
Now see,
I just forget what happened in this match.
He played well with the slow bro at first.
He let the Gengar.
Yeah, let the Gengar. You gets the freeze like a beast. He says, "All right, low bunny time."
I'm like, okay, look at what I don't know why he triple axel. Please, someone tell me why he triple.
Tell me why.
Easy freeze. He's back in. It's time. Low bunny is here.
I'm like,
CC
about to win.
And then Bolton doesn't.
Oh wait, hold on. I need to go back a few turns because I think he clicks. Yeah, he lets this take a Thunderbolt. Why? You ever wrote him heat? Just let it. It's at 34. Just let it fucking die.
Just a Scald, which I mean does a lot. Did he?
No, he misses the Toxic, which definitely sucks.
That sucked.
1,000 arrows, tough. Outrage, tough. He goes to Corv. He's like, all right, I got this. Perfect. Crits.
I'm like, okay.
Lucky.
No fake out low bunny, and then dead.
So
it wasn't Steph's worst game.
A little unlucky, but see, once again, there's some props like this, Steph. Like Robert, he brought the Kiro. Okay, good job.
True.
But see, he
didn't bring the Comfey versus the Zygarde team. I get it. There's a Lele. This is like the one Zygarde team that you don't want to bring Comfey to.
Yeah.
But I think that would have at least helped.
But see, my thing is too. I feel like he just with his offensive mods, he wasn't committed with them. Stan, bro, you got a Kiro, you got low play, top the brain. Spam moves! Spam stuff!
Yeah, no, and James helped Steph build for this, and he sent the team to our chat and was asking for suggestions. And first thing I said, I'm like, Zygarde 6-0's this team. We helped him make a cool Slowbro set so he doesn't lose to Toxic Zygarde and DD Zygarde. I'm like, it was like a perfect beat all. And it didn't end up coming to that, but like I don't know, he let the Kyurem get toxic, he let Gengar die to Mandibuzz, and just I don't know, a few Steph plays, but yeah, definitely not his worst play game. If he doesn't get crit with that Corviknight, he's got a shot with Lopunny for sure. So
I think, yeah, like I was thinking about beforehand, like if he hit the tox, he gets rid of the love, and then he can like roost stall, and to like Psychic gets confused, and then hope it hits some confusion.
Yep. And is that it? I think that's every game.
Is there one more? No,
Steph, Aaron, Paul, Chris, Taylor. No, we played all of these.
Yeah, we had them all.
Any transactions for D2? Like I said, I don't have it up, so.
I think there was one.
Okay.
So. I'll double check.
Where does Steph went from?
Yeah, Steph's from last week, so nothing from
okay.
From D2, yeah.
So Steph dropped. Oh boy, this is a big one. You might have to say this one. I don't remember. I know the Mossy got, but.
Well, this was for.
It was last week.
Did we talk about it last week's?
I don't know. We can talk about it again though. He dropped Donphan, Weezing, Persian, Alolan, and Cramorant. Picked up Krookodile, Gengar, Prinplup, and Dunsparce.
I think it's better.
Dunsparce, I don't know.
I don't know.
1
point normal, I guess.
I mean, I think those are cool. Which, by the way, I'm surprised they made Krookodile versus Bucks.
Yeah, get more offense at least.
Yeah, but I mean, like an offensive like top 3 of Mega Lopunny, Gengar, Krookodile is pretty cool. Like and Kyurem, I don't know why I just skipped over that. And Rotom Heat's right there. Like his offense is kind of crazy. And then Corviknight, Slowbro to back it up. Rotom Heat's obviously a good pivot mon. Comfey right there too. I just think he has a lot of versatility on this team. Like he can do a lot of different things. If he wants to run like defensive Kyurem, Slowbro, Corv, Rotom Heat, he can do that. But if he wants to just go offensive with like setup Corv, Nasty Plot, Rotom Heat, Specs Kyurem, he's got that option too. So I think it's cool for him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And no other transactions for D2?
No.
Yeah, that was it.
All right.
I guess we'll go to VGC.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't got the VGC doc up. I kind of forgot, so that's on me. Yeah, that's tough. Look, we didn't even go through the games, did we, last time? We just talked about the standings, right? And like who won and lost.
Pretty much, yeah.
So do you guys want to just talk about who won and lost? Because I don't have the doc up right now.
Yeah, I got it. So
I know Tristan lost to Skylar.
Tristan lost to Skylar 2-1 in their series. Shout out to Sam beating Tristan. Singles team for the win. Jake steamrolled Sonison. Like steamrolled him. Scott and Ace was a really good series. That Regigigas gave Ace a lot of problems. Monster, I forget how Monster beat Geronda, but he beat him hard. Slink took down Shoops 2-0, and then Ant beat Smith 2-0. Let's see, Ant is now in first place.
Yeah, that's a shocker for sure. I definitely didn't expect Ant to be like. I know his cool team was kind of cool with like the Metagross and stuff, but I didn't expect him to be.
So my whole thing is, I've known Ant for a while. I know how Ant builds. I know how Ant plays, and I feel like VGC you have to be creative in League, and it's like the polar opposite of creativity. So I really like Ant being creative in this.
Yeah. And plus, he's all about setup, and in a world where you can Dynamax weakness policy with most of your mines, it's perfect.
Yeah, that's like Ant's go. That'll be like Ant's go-to.
Yeah,
I'm surprised I haven't seen it again yet. We'll see it all season from him. And then Jake. Jake's right behind Ant. Same score. Then Scott 2-0 plus 7.
Shout out to Scott.
I picked Scott to lose to Jake in finals, and he's not disappointed. Jake always said Scott is like this close to really grasping competitive Pokemon, and I think VGC might have been his time to shine. So I love seeing Scott up there.
But thinking so it's time to shine, my guy Monster, yes sir.
Yeah, Monster's 1-1. Spoilers, he played already for week 3. He's 2-1 now.
Well, and then Slink was 2-0, right? At the time of this recording, he's 2-0, I think.
Yeah, at the time of this recording, Slink is 2-0.
So I mean, shout out to him with the fucking Miltank. He's making it work.
I don't know why Miltank's such a bad mon for him. He doesn't have to bring it every week.
He just wanted something new, though. He didn't want to have to have it for playoff time.
That's a shame.
But hey, I mean, he's 2-0 so far. So shout out to Slink.
And then Tristan 1-1, 0 overall, 0-0 overall. I feel like Tristan's always like right in the middle of every standings for some reason.
Yeah.
Like he's never at the bottom, he's never at the top. He's always right there.
He'll
like
never be a bottom team. That's just not who Tristan is, unless he like gives up on a season while he's already losing. But usually he's not. So I don't know.
Yeah. And then Skylar and Shoes both are 1-1. Ace 0-2. I didn't expect Ace to go 0-2.
He did play Tristan week 1, and he played him pretty well.
Yeah. And that versus like, it was Scott, right, with the Reggie Gig?
I'm pretty sure Ace has gone both series have gone to 3 games, so that's definitely a positive for him.
For sure.
Yeah.
He just has to get like over the hurdle there.
Like even though Ace is 0-2, I don't think he's doing bad. The only thing is I feel like he messes up like one game and that like just shuts him down. I think
I feel like his opponent brings one strat to a game that like beats him pretty hard, and then game 2 he can't really adjust. I think both games he went up game 1, lost game 2, then lost game 3, pretty similar, right?
I think Tristan beat him game 1. I think so.
Alright, so Tristan won, then Ace won, then Tristan came back and won. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
I think Ace needs to like, cause like I think he always loses to like the main thing that beats him like the first game. And if he could get that to control, like, cause that was my problem with his game versus like Scott. Like he let the wretched Gigas and Weezen run him through. I think if he could just like control like the main like sleeper or someone's team, I think he can start getting some wins.
Yeah. Then we got Smith coming down. I don't think Smith has played awful. I don't know how good Smith is. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, from NCL, I can tell you, this is obviously doubles. I keep saying we're not doubles experts. I don't know, Jamall, how well-versed you are in it, but like me and Nick for sure are not.
I know a little bit.
Okay.
I know the bare minimum.
Like, Smith was a playoff team NCL Season 1. It was 6 teams, and he made it as the 6th seed. And then his last season, he drafted just so much offense, he couldn't, he didn't even know what to do with it. And ended up going
syndrome.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, at least I was making play. I went like 8-3 with hyper offense, so fuck out of here. He went 2-9. But overall, he's definitely got something as a player. Like I've seen it a few times. He's very calculated in what he wants to do. So I think he has a shot to do something in VGC. I'm just not sure. Maybe he like a middle of the round, like 6 seed to 8 seed, somewhere in that range.
Yeah. And then we got Sonis. Oh, good.
Oh, I was just gonna say like look at Smith team. I don't know. I definitely think it makes it work. I mean, he got cold poke. It just and even though he doesn't like or shoot rapid strike to like get the aqua jet on the colossal, he has Purina, which can do it. So, but I feel like it's just mainly a lot of his like offensive mods are like kind of basic, but he just needs to like heavily support them. I feel like that's the issue. I think, but
that makes sense. Yeah. And then we got Sonison, 0-2, -9.
I'm not shocked.
Sonison's team is just not. It's not.
Bro, I just need to say this right now. Stop bringing rocks. Stop bringing rocks on Chansey. Stop going for the mouth.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
It's not helping
you can't literally cost you 2 games. Stop.
Yeah. And then we got Geronda rounding out the pack. He's kind of just got smacked around his first 2 weeks. I don't think his team to his full potential. The Sun definitely can be threatening. It's just we have to see more from him.
I think the teams that are at the top of the standings, I don't think anyone's like surprised by for the most part. I think it all makes sense.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see. And then I haven't told you.
We did have
Oh wait, what?
Oh yeah. I was gonna say we do have transactions for VGC as well.
Oh okay, sure.
We got Shoot. I think this was last week, but I'll do it anyways. We had Shoops dropped in Dragonite and Suicune for Porygon 2 and Kamal. I don't know how that helps his team. Yeah, I guess he gets.
he gets Trick Group for Reggie.
Oh, then that's instantly better.
And then Slink drops Miltank and Heatran for Alolan, Marowak, and Nesprit. So now Slink has 3 Psychic types on his team. I think 2 or 3 normals. And a psychic type that doesn't have the terrain boost.
Yeah, I don't understand what Mr. Bond do, but who knows? Maybe he got some time.
Maybe he knows something.
I do know one thing he sent me that is really cool, but we'll see. I can't, obviously, I won't reveal that. But one of those mons gets something that he's very excited to use, so we'll see.
Although at least a little Marowak's cool because he has Triku.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so I wanted to spring this on to you guys without, any warning, because I'm really good at hosting podcasts. So, who's a team that you think is a fraud, and who's a team that you think will rise? So, someone that's in the bottom 6 of D1, and so who's in the top 6 of D1? Who do you think is a fraud, and who do you think is, like, a playoff team from top 6 and bottom 6? Nick, we'll start with you.
I'm definitely the fraud. No, just kidding.
You can give one or two as well. Like, you don't have to just do one.
I definitely. Let's be honest. Nova's not going to be up there at the end of the season.
That's
Theo's
fair.
not going to be up there at the bottom. Theo, I really don't think is going to be up there at the bottom of the end of the season.
Okay.
And then I don't know if Kyle can turn it around. But we'll see. He hates his team.
It depends on if he cares or not.
I don't think I don't think you should be 12th right now. But again, we'll see. And then I guess like middle of the pack. I don't know how I feel about James because James has played 2 very lackluster games.
Yeah.
In my opinion, this season to start.
Yeah,
so
he literally fights Robert next. So.
So like that match will decide which one of those two is going to be like the bottom tier team or the bottom tier playoff team this season. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Jamall, what do you think?
Alright, the fraud, like they said, it gotta be Nova, bro. He not staying top. Bro, he literally above me. I can't let that happen. I can't let that stay the same. I don't give a damn out. But yeah. And then, like, on the Rise, though, I would say... Finally enough, I would say both in the race team. So you and Carboni, because listen, Carboni, bro. It don't matter if he lost to Nova. We know he's making playoffs. We know
He'll find a way. He definitely will find a way.
Do we gotta talk about your game? Did we not see them?
Yeah, no, I know I shouldn't be in 12th right now, but it's definitely tough. After the season I had last season with everything going on, to start 0-2 is a little frustrating. But I'm trying to recommit myself even more. Like I want that focus. I'm going to make fucking playoffs this year. I'm gonna do everything I can.
Especially your changes, I definitely think you can be on the rise. I don't think you're gonna be at bottom 6 forever. Yeah. There's no way you're gonna be lower than Robert if he's not bringing Kiro.
Bro,
Robert, please bring Kiro. Please bring Kiro, bro. Please. Or trade it to me.
Yeah, he took it from Theo, and then he's like, nah, I don't really feel like using it.
Exactly.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, Nova, it's gonna sound like we're hating on you, but just, you played, like, really bad in week 1, and then...
Listen.
He got so lucky in week 2.
We're hating on him. He got life outside this. You see how, man... If you see how handsome he can become like a damn model. He good.
Oh yeah, no, he a good looking dude. I won't lie. I'm not gay, but like, bro.
In reality, we should have used him as the model for the t-shirts.
True. Get Matt's scruffy ass out of there. It's Nova time.
Exactly.
Do we deliver worldwide? I forget.
But yeah, I mean, I think me and Kyle, it makes sense for us to go up. Robert, I would say, is going to finish 12th. I'm just joking. But Carboni, yeah, I think Carboni will go up too. So
I would say Kyle will be on the rise, but it depends on if he cares or not.
I think a surprising one that maybe you guys don't agree with. I'm still not sold on Will this season. He played Harris decently in that game, but like, I don't know. I still don't think his team is like crazy good. But we'll see. I
truly think it depends on the Guzma. I mean, keep it real.
Oh, 100%. I think that I can agree that's the linchpin of the team, for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
He talked about two-way players on his team. Not Nintega. Necrozma is like the two-way player. So, he's got to make that work.
And Necrozma does well, Will do well.
Look, his next 2 weeks as well.
On the bench?
Yeah, he benches it for fucking Mr. Mime Galar. Bro, that's an L. But yeah, his next 2 weeks are Carboni and Nick. So this is going to be like hey, are you for real?
You know what? I'm not even prepping for Theo. I'm going straight for Will. Sorry, Theo, bro. Man. You're getting memes, bro. I'm prepping for Will.
But yeah, I still think Theo can be a playoff team. I'm just maybe not sold yet. Because he should have beaten Robert, but he also should have lost to Kyle, so he should be 1-1 right now. Yeah, we'll see. I think he's a big wild card. I think Theo, Will, and Nova would be like my 3. I'm not exactly sure about Jamall. You'll probably end up being a top 3 seed just because it's you. So yeah, D2. I'm gonna start this one off. Chris, I think, is my riser for sure. I'm still not sold on Aaron. He's just not playing super well. I know he started last season slow, but at least that season I think he was still just like blooming as a player. He's just playing bad.
He's still learning the format. Yeah.
Yeah. Taylor and Chris would be my two. I think these two will be playoff teams. My fallers, I think James Guns obviously is a fucking fraud. He's always been a fraud. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm that motherfucker. I'm always tell you, this dude is a fraud.
Bro. I'm a, Basically, you're right, bro. I think we all, agree that James S is definitely the follower here. Is the fraud. He should not be 2-0 with this garbage ass team.
Well, and we're gonna have to hear about it. I'm sure he's gonna end up making playoffs, and we're all gonna have to hear about it from fucking him and
like I told you so.
The other person in that household. So.
That's the day I go snow on playoffs again.
Yeah, but I mean, him and Hero, I think, are the two obvious ones. My surprise one would probably be. I'm not sold on Blue or Buxton right now. I think both of them look vulnerable. I think Brady, he's the 6th seed right now. I think he has potential to be 1 or 2. So, yeah. I would say Taylor and Chris for risers. And look out for Paul. I think Paul's going to turn around a little bit. I don't think he'll be a playoff team, but I think he definitely could turn it around. And then I think James and Hero would fall.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jamal, you agree? All right, cool.
Yeah, but I think a guaranteed follower is definitely Blue for me.
Really? Okay.
Listen. With how much Jake gets, I don't have faith in Blue, bro. He's like uber inconsistent. I think he may be 2-0, but that should about become like 2-8 something.
Yeah, what's his upcoming schedule? I actually want to look at that. Where's schedule?
I can see Blue.
If we go to Blue, he plays Steph next week, which he definitely can win. But then after that, it's Tay and Taylor. I think those are 2 games he, wouldn't be favored in. Aaron, he plays after, like Paul and Aaron are after that. I think if he can go 1-1 through that, that's pretty solid. Plays Guns, he'll probably win that. Noah, Hero, Brady. Like, he's got definitely kind of a tough schedule to close it out, but we'll see. Brady, that week 11 could be pretty huge for him, so yeah. And then, do we want to do VGC or?
I mean, I guess. All right, I got it, bro. Rises, definitely my guy Ace. It's okay, bro.
Yeah, I completely agree. And me and Ace have had our beef. I think Ace will rise. I don't think he's gonna be.
Oh yeah, Ace will bounce back.
Exactly, definitely Ace, and I would say that I think Gerard can make a rise too. It's just I don't know. I feel like he just didn't get used to his son team.
My guy Sonoson, you told him to stop putting up the rocks. He's doubling down. He's putting up spikes. It's time. we changing the meta, baby.
He about to put sticky ones for sure.
He getting Raj and putting up the steel spikes.
Hey, that would be fine. Someone has an RB.
I can see it.
Please make that move game free, please, and thank you.
No, do not.
I'm gonna agree with Jamall's. I'm gonna say Slink's gonna be the faller on this one. I don't think Slink is gonna make playoffs in DGC.
Really? Okay.
Just about. I don't. Who did he play the first 2 weeks? I gotta double check.
It was Geronda.
He played Geronda, and then Shoops. And then when he plays an actual opponent, a monster, he got swept out of it.
It was like one of those games I know was super close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he went 0-2.
Yeah, I think.
So I don't know. I don't like the look of Slink's team. I really don't like it now that the Miltank's gone, obviously. But
wow.
I don't know. I feel like if he plays good opponents, we'll see how he really does.
Okay, fair enough. I'd say Slink is definitely a wild card. I'll let you go here in a sec, Jamal. But I guess my riser would probably be like definitely Ace, and then Sonoson, my guy, my dude.
Yeah,
it's time. Reject tradition. We putting up the rocks, baby. But in all seriousness, yeah, I'd say Ace is my guy. Faller, I'll put Ant for no particular reason.
Oh, man, I was gonna say the surprise one for me was gonna be Ant. Oh, man. Okay. Hey, hold that. I mean, he do got a nice team, so even though I think he can make playoffs, you never know, bro. Like, I don't think he'll stay in the first seed at least. At the very least, I don't think he'll stay first seed.
I just thought of something. Since we're doing Legacy, oh wait, no, they're not doing Legacy in VGC, right? They're doing like Series 9. Okay, never mind.
Series 9 Galar.
I'll tell y'all after the recording what I was thinking of. But yeah, I think honestly that might just be it. We went for like a solid hour and a half or so. So yeah. Anything else you guys want to say?
Plug the merch.
I was just about to do it, baby. Make sure you get some of this fucking merch. All right, help us out. Help the league and help Matt
help
because
the boys meet
this
each other
design is fucking
IRL.
heat. Yeah.
Exactly. Shout out to our guy Matt.
Hey,
Shout
you
out
guys
to
gotta add
Matt.
beanies to the store though, because you get a beanie on here. Hold up, I'm just saying, bro. Like,
I promised James if he made playoffs, I'd get him the beanie.
is there a beanie you can buy on here?
There is not, but I will customly make it for him.
Okay, cool. Because yeah, if you guys get that, I'm gonna get a sweatshirt and a beanie for sure. So
Oh yeah, same
you know,
deal. You make playoffs, I'll buy you a beanie.
hey, you let us see it. All right, y'all. Well, I think that's gonna do it for us. Jamall, thank you so much for joining us. Always
No
one of our
problem.
favorite guests. You know, one of the favorites
you know,
out there.
I love being on here, love talking. You know, even though if certain people call me a goblin.
You're our favorite goblin. We love to have you on. So feel free to join whenever. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for us. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe if you haven't done so. I will talk to y'all later. And as always, I'm probably going to get
I'm
hacked
not
out
winning.
again.
Shout out to Jake.
No, I'm going to get
See ya.
hacked out again. Bye.